you hear the I was about to say you hear the drums and the 808s and all that, right?
808s. This is the title of the episode.
808s and composers. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
This is a Valiant Star podcast. Enjoy.
What's good, beautiful nerds, nerdettes, and everybody in between, and welcome back to another episode of the Nerds Be Like podcast, episode 99. And as always, it's me, Tones, with the boys. We got Brandon, we got Dan, we got Patty, we got Lenny, and we got Eric. I don't know why I said that one's special, but it's fine. He's Eric.
Thank you.
Hey, I said you first, Brandon.
Wow.
We gotta start and begin with my favorite people. Except Lenny was in the middle, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, squad.
I'm so confused. All right.
And this time around, as you can see from the title, we are talking about our favorite composers, a kind of sequel to the very old, very shittily done episode where we talk about our favorite soundtracks.
I'd call it Eric said a reboot.
It's a reboot. I would dare to call it a remaster. Remake?
Yeah,
there you
that was
go.
better.
Yeah.
Remaster. You got it.
I like
One try.
I like a remaster. Yeah, there we go.
You got it in one
And-
try.
Yeah, buzzwords in.
Not bad.
And before we begin, make sure to like this video if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, ding that motherfucking bell, all the good shit. And also join our community Discord where you can see all the news that we're going to talk about and also maybe talk to different people, talk to us. I don't know. Whoever the fuck's on.
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
And with that out of the way, let's jump into some news.
Let's get it.
All right. First thing in lightning round. All future Disney Plus original series will release on Wednesday due to Loki's popularity.
Why?
I feel like it was due to Loki's popularity. I said
No,
that. My fault.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
It's the only reason why, because there's been no other Wednesday premiere.
Honestly, I prefer it on Wednesdays.
I do too.
I
don't know why,
don't
just like
care.
it more on Wednesdays.
I mean,
Watching it
it's a
tonight.
nice thing in the middle of the week, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. I just don't know why. Whatever. It's fine.
Because they did numbers for it, like legitimately.
And it was one of their
I mean, I
highest
guess, yeah.
viewed premiere as well.
Yeah.
I guess maybe other stuff premieres on Fridays, so it doesn't have as much competition, maybe. I don't know.
Well, other stuff premieres every day. Doesn't
I mean,
necessarily-
stuff
I mean,
on
like, stuff
Fridays.
that's, like, directly
that
competing,
matters.
maybe.
Yeah.
Bad Batch is still Fridays, which is really weird. You know
I
what
mean, when does Young Sheldon premiere? That's the real question.
Oh, God.
Monday night.
Does anybody even
Football.
care about that?
Wait,
Why?
I don't
That's
know.
Crazy.
Hopefully never.
I think he's like 30 now. The kid is like 30.
No way. All right, we're not talking about that.
All right, let's go.
All right. The showrunner for Star Wars acolyte Leslie Headland has revealed that they are hiring writers that have not seen any Star Wars content.
That's funny.
That's just like
Crazy.
That's kind of funny.
That's just
That's just
funny.
That's a
We
funny
want you to make
oversight.
Star Wars content, but know nothing about Star Wars. All right, please sign here.
I mean,
Acolyte is that that's the
Yeah.
past in the past, right?
yeah.
Or no, it's the Sith one or whatever.
Sounds
The
like how they
past Sith
get
one?
game journalists, honestly.
I don't even.
we want you to be absolutely garbage at video games. No, please write about them for money.
I think because it takes place in the past, that's maybe
You couldn't
that's
be the
why.
tutorial? Perfect.
Yeah.
Sign here.
Makes sense. But it's like
Penny?
you have to have some type of
Yeah.
something. You like know something of the mythology. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I think that's the thing. They want to like create it. I feel like
I
it
mean, they
works
still
better.
have Yoda over there. You know what I mean? You can't say that, and
Yeah,
Yoda's
no,
gonna be
no,
there.
they're obviously gonna pick up stuff as they write. Like that's, but they want them to have like a fresh take on it. They don't want to have any like preconceptions and
I
learn.
get
and
it.
learn
I'm
while
excited
they
for this
do
one.
it.
It's
Yeah.
like the process for fucking the prequel series. Everybody's I love Star
We
Wars, I
s-
love Star Wars, and then everyone became a yes man to
You see how that ended up? So
Yeah.
much time.
And then there's people like me who are just like, yeah, there's like two good things that Star Wars has ever made.
1 and 2. All right.
Uh,
Okay. All right.
Dan's
next up.
disrespecting me now. It's crazy.
Next one. Hiroyuki Sanada joins the cast of John Wick 4 which
Which also has
has also started production. I not being ahead.
No, it's fine. It wasn't written like that. That's like right. I mean, so that guy's been in
Things.
everything that we've seen more recently. Recently Eric's seen the Army of the Dead. Also seen the Mortal Kombat. He played Scorpion.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he
Scorpion
did.
Pops.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at him and I was like, wait. And then there's like, okay, so I looked him up and some of the pictures were him younger, so I was confused. Or he looked younger.
Yeah,
He just had shorter hair and he looked younger because of that.
Oh yeah, he
See what I mean?
shorter hair.
Yeah.
Shaved beard as well.
He also shaved so he didn't have any gray.
Yeah, he was in Rush Hour 3.
He was a speed racer.
Why do
He
you
played the-
always mention that train
Speed
rank?
Racer.
This is
You
like
do.
the third
No, you
week in a
do.
row, or at
You
least
do
second
mention
week.
Speed Racer a lot.
Yeah, it's a train wreck.
Brandon, how
Why
many
do we
times have you seen
mention
it?
it a lot?
Yeah, probably like twice when I was a kid.
Oh,
That's it, and you mention it that much.
You mentioned a
It's just
lot.
one
You
of those
mention it
bad
as much
memories
as
in my
I
mind.
mention either Jamie
Jamie
Foxx
Foxx.
or
Yeah.
Django. Yeah, like what? Oh my god.
Yo, he was in Minions.
Was he?
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
because I
Yeah.
recognize him. Yep. You're right. Dang, I should have known.
I
Alright, it's a good cast.
We got time today. There's nothing going on in the news.
Got one more piece of
All
news.
right.
Okay.
The last bit of lightning round.
This is a lot.
Trans-
Sorry.
Transformers: Rise of the Beast will be the next film in the Star Wars franchise.
Transformers.
Transformers.
Fucking-
It's okay.
That is what
That's
having
fine.
aneurysm.
God.
will be the next film in the Transformers franchise.
Well,
I love
you're
when
not- hold on,
Optimus destroyed
Lenny,
the Death Star.
Lenny, you're not wrong. There has been a crossover between Transformers and Star Wars, and those toys,
Well, like, oh my
Death Star and shit.
Technically, this would be a better name for Transformers: Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like,
Transformers, Star Wars.
I'd watch it.
Hey,
Jedi's
Okay.
in disguise.
Sorry, Lenny.
The Decepticons will take a back seat as villains and will be set in the 90s. The release will be June 24th, 2022, and Ron Perlman will voice Optimus Prime.
See, we're all
Primal.
laughing now, but they, the Decepticons are taking a backseat because Palpatine's going to step up.
Oh my god!
For 30 years, because that's
Oh, that whole franchise was
Empire
about
State.
him. I don't care. That was Palpatine's a whole.
You know what?
movie
You know what?
franchise.
It's fine because JoJo's is actually about Dio. So
Oh my god!
So
It just works.
the Ron Perlman thing just happened like today, I
What
think.
today? Yeah, and I
Yeah.
love Ron Perlman. You know that.
So yeah,
It's like-
when we were watching what was the movie?
Oh, Patty.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific
Yeah.
Rim. Yeah.
And then I
Pacific-
always watch fucking Blade.
Hellboy.
Blade 2.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, but
Yeah.
I like Blade 2 a lot.
So Optimus Primal, who doesn't know, it's an ancestor of Optimus Prime that turns into a mechanical gorilla, I think.
That's so tough.
Wait, does this
Like
mean can we
King
get
Kong?
the dinosaurs back? This dude.
I don't know about
It's more
If we get-
animal.
exactly.
If we
It
get
is animal
dinosaurs
maybe,
back,
yeah, maybe.
Get dinosaurs back?
I want those dinosaurs back. Those are cool.
I mean, this is set in the 90s though, so I don't know if it's a prequel. It's a
Yo,
sequel
you know-
to Bumblebee, but we don't know if
Yeah.
it's a prequel to the main franchise yet.
It
But
would be
it's-
really hilarious if it
Yeah.
it looked like a 90s commercial. So it's like it's like the high energy from that.
Dude, I can't wait for them to have what is it? Nintendo's and McDonald's. Let's go.
yes, Game
Let's
Boy.
go.
It's Game
So
Boy and Sony Pocketman hours. Let's go.
So yeah, that's what it is.
Sorry, Walkman.
This looks so weird.
It does. There was a 3D animated show in the 90s, I think.
I'm
That's-
not gonna lie.
Pretty bad
Have
animated.
y'all seen
All I could think of is King Kong with like solder cannons. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I mean, this looks like Winston as well.
See, I don't play
oh, it
Overwatch.
does.
Overwatch. Yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
I don't play it
Holy
either, Letty, but he
I
does
know.
look
Oh
like
my
Oh my god, he
you know
does
what's
actually. I see
crazy?
it.
Don't lie.
I've
That's like
seen
okay.
the,
That's like way too.
He gonna
I've
say,
seen the
don't play
cartoon
Overwatch.
version of this where they're animals.
having flashbacks.
Hi there.
Brandon, I
That's
think
what
you've
you-
talked about it.
Umbrella Academy. Yeah.
I'm not a monkey. I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist.
All right, so is that it for lightning round? Actually,
That's
do,
the last
yay or nay? Actually,
I mean, it's something.
You don't
Get
know.
the
I'm
dinosaur.
yay for
I'm for it just because
Dinosaurs, and hell yeah.
if
I want
it's
the
a sequel to
dinosaurs.
Bumblebee, I'm
Boy,
okay with it.
You also gave King Kong versus Godzilla a 10, so I don't hear nothing from you, Patty.
Yeah, because there's a laser
like-
shooting dinosaur in it.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Patty.
big monsters fighting
Yeah.
each other. If there's a
Big
lot of
monster.
Big
You
boss.
sound like
Right?
Hulk.
the
Big
Hulk.
monster.
What do you think you like Transformers for? It's not the point.
Exactly.
We're gonna do a Transformers episode breakdown. Heard you got your
Dude,
first
I would.
exclusive look for not this year.
Big monster. Yeah,
That's what you sounded like. Big
monsters
monster.
fighting each
But
other.
you,
That's
for
all I
once,
care
not
about.
think with your what is it with your or for the I don't remember.
Oh no, either. But you pulled off that Thor voice. I'll give it to you. My lessons in here are doing great.
Woo! All right, all right, Patty. Take us to Trailer Town, huh?
Trailers. Yeah.
Let's go.
It's like Tinseltown, but it's Trailer Town.
Woo, woo.
Trailer park.
First off, the second Shang-Chi trailer.
All right, so we're watching it.
Wait, was that
Get out
abomination?
of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on, shit. I'll turn it down a little bit. So yeah,
Released? They released him? What?
that's what I was thinking too, because he's stuck in the raft. But somehow he
I
either
mean,
got out or they released him.
out. Remember, he's gonna be in She-Hulk too. So like,
Yeah, is this before or after? You think?
He's
I
just
think
out
this
and
is
about.
definitely
Does it mean he's
after.
an underground
Yeah.
fighter now, living day by day?
I mean, apparently he was fighting Wong. So like,
Yeah, so
What?
that is Wong. That's Wong versus Abomination at the end. And let me go to that end part actually, because
Those rings.
he gets he gets a little bit of a redesign.
yeah, he got a fucking fins on his
Awful.
He's got
face.
that. He's got that. Those like
like this.
fish like
Yeah.
features of the ears that he never had at the original. He's got more spikes. He's got pants, I think.
I think
No,
he's
maybe
wearing
not.
like
Oh, yeah, like
something,
shorts or something.
some type of.
Yeah, because he
Like a
was
diaper.
nude in
Your dude looks like a diaper.
in the Incredible Hulk.
He's got something on.
I ain't
but he
gonna
look-
lie though, he looks a lot better.
Oh my, yeah! Look at
Without a
his.
doubt.
He's
Yeah.
greener. Like he was yellowish when I saw photos, but like
Yeah, he looks a lot better. And some people have been saying that like the only reason why, because like you would want to wait for this reveal, no? Like in the movie, or would you have to?
I mean, I don't care.
Market it.
Like, what do you're promoting an
You're just
underground
going to see
fight
it for like
club
2
and you
seconds.
use
Like
someone?
10,
Yeah.
10, 20 seconds, that's it. It's just...
I mean, you never know. Wong is there, so who knows what that leads into?
But okay, so let's just talk about general impressions. Great music choice, first of all.
Yeah.
I think they're using the rings in a really good way.
It's
Dude, it's so
different.
dope.
They're not
It's
just
very
fucking
different.
rings. They're actually like
Yeah.
weapons.
I'm sad.
They're unique.
Yeah, it's not just like the like rings on a finger. It's more of a concut. Yeah, but also like it looks like that you were used to concuss or something.
It's more than that. 'Cause
Like-
they also like chain together.
Oh yeah,
with,
more
like, energy.
abilities. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo, the fight sequence between him and his father, though,
that's gonna be
they're
like
painting around.
yeah.
That's going to be the most intense scene. Oh my God.
So the question is, after this movie, is he going to keep the rings or are they going to be destroyed?
Wait, go back, Dan, and pause it.
where
Like, use the rings
hold
to
on.
destroy the rings.
Right there, pause it.
right here.
Captain America shield left.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah, there's so many Easter eggs in this. I mean, I think this was in last trailer as well. I think there's a dragon as well.
Yeah.
We don't know
That's
if that's
not. It's
Fin
not.
Fang Foom.
It is.
No,
there's,
obviously that's a Lagai, Chris. I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
the one of the people involved said it's not because of the
Yeah.
it's very racist.
It's a,
and so
it's a Lagai, Chris.
So no, this is like the Great Protector. I think that's what they call it.
So like the Midgard serpent.
Lenny, please tell me at least you understand me.
I'm calling all of it.
Yeah.
I'm calling all of it.
Thank you, Lenny.
That's like his suit. I love it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
different.
not gonna. It's definitely
Reminds me of
layers,
Power
but like definitely layers, and like you could see all these like lines down here as well, like
Yeah.
very padded and very like, well, not like padded, but like like there's some layered look to it. Also, my favorite thing about this, and I think I'm gonna put it when we talk about it. I'm gonna put legacy on top of this whenever I make the thumbnail, because it's basically what it is.
Damn it.
You know, like fighting back against his dad's legacy. But yeah, I think overall a great music choice.
I fucks with it heavy.
It's really
Yeah.
all right.
I'm more excited for this than I am for Eternals and the other
I
movie
think
we
so
should not
too.
speak of.
Yeah, no
I'm more
offense. but
excited with like
It looks
any other
yeah.
movie that's coming out. That would like
Yeah.
more than Black Widow, more than Spider-Man, more than Eternals. Like
I don't know. Spider. I think you're kind of reaching because I want to see where they go with either using Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield.
if they
'cause
do, then
I love
I'll be
Andrew
very
Garfield.
excited. But if they don't, it's just like okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah, that's more like a waiting game at this point.
Yeah.
All right, Patty, what's next?
Motherfucking Candy.
Let's
Man.
go.
All right, next trailer. We're about to
Say
watch
his
it.
name.
Wait, what the fuck?
Wait, was that backwards?
love
What's
how
that
it's
Yeah, I don't know
backwards.
why. I don't know why,
Yeah, 'cause-
but a
'cause-
lot of them are
Yeah,
like
because
this.
you're supposed to say. So the thing about Candyman is you're supposed to say his name looking into a mirror.
Oh,
So
I was
so
gonna
all
say
the
that
opening
jokingly
credits
when
are
you said his
mirrored.
name. That's
No,
cool.
that's the thing. You're supposed to say his name. It's like Candyman like 5
Oh,
times
it's-
into a mirror.
It's backwards too.
Yeah,
Mm.
so it's reversed as if you were on like the other side of a mirror.
I thought we were on like a bootleg YouTube channel where they would like reverse it.
Bootleg.
No,
So wait, is the whole movie also mirrored then, or is that how the first one was?
I think
No,
it's
it's
just
the
for
text.
Okay.
like yeah, the opening credits. I think they're just doing that.
Yeah, it says
Okay.
it says it right here too. Oh,
I'm like unbelievably horny for this movie.
Bro, Tony
was
Todd's
More
fucking
graphic than I
voice.
thought it was.
God.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
god! I'm
God.
sad it's only in theaters.
Holy shit.
so
All right, you guys have fun.
Be my victim.
I'm halfway
my
between that shit
joy,
too. 'cause,
Yo,
like,
like,
No, believe me, I think this
Destroy
looks
my
interesting.
choir.
However, I know I'm not gonna be able to sit through it.
the bugs.
I'm gonna watch
Yeah, you
it.
push your
I'm gonna buy it.
opinion.
I'm gonna watch
Everything.
it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna buy
We're gonna
it
watch it every day.
again and then have
We're
it
just gonna
here.
keep watching it.
Oh, you know what? It gives me Zoom vibes. I miss it.
Oh my god. So what's the lore with him?
They explained it. What do you mean? They retconned it though in this
No.
movie.
I'm
In the
talking
beginning.
about like, do they always? Is it always like they choose someone else, or is this the first time they're doing that?
So it was in the first one. I think it was like his great granddaughter or something. That
Oh, that's a great shot. Hold on. No, the shot with that.
you
And you're
didn't see that in
looking
the
into
first
it?
trailer. The first trailer was nuts.
No, I didn't see.
Yeah,
that.
watch the first one.
No, I didn't see the first trailer. No, we'll see
But
later.
no, I mean you watched the first one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so
Oh,
apparently he what did he do?
Damn.
He did some shit. So he fell in love with a white woman and then they tortured him for it.
Oh yeah, they killed him for it.
And yeah, they put honey on him and put bees to come get him and all that.
And they,
But-
burned,
That's why
they
there's
burned him.
Yeah.
bees.
But in this one,
That's why there's
they're
bees.
saying something else about the razor blades and the can, which is kind of weird.
He put yeah. I
Oh,
honestly,
razor blades and
if
candies.
they turn him into Freddy Krueger, I'm gonna be kind of upset.
Oh my god.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
That'd be
No matter
Kind
what,
of weird.
it's gonna be a good movie. Like the way they're going about it is
Yeah.
great, and we're excited for it. Me and Patty are watching. How Patty?
I'm turned
you
on.
buying it or I'm buying it?
I mean, I don't care.
I feel like
whoever gets there first.
either one will be fine with. All right, excited.
All right, ready?
All right, now we've got the. Is this the second? Are we getting another trailer?
This
for
is,
Oh,
this?
this is
I
six
think this
days
is like
ago.
the fourth,
It says-
the fifth. I don't know.
I think it's second.
Yeah, yeah.
Fourth, fifth, seventh, eighth. Honestly, who knows how many more
not the Fast and the Furious
Suicide
franchise.
Squad trailers we're getting, but we did get another one.
Probably,
Also,
I would say our
not-
final one.
Yeah.
Right?
The rest of
Yeah.
them will be weird stuff.
maybe one more, but highly unlikely.
HBO Max. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie. I saw a lot of people die.
Yeah,
You saw
I'm
that,
gonna be
right?
so-
Polka
so
Dot
many-
Man and
I feel-
Ratcatcher.
They're gonna make all these characters great, and then they're just gonna kill off
Oh
so
my
many of them.
god! I saw Polka Dot Man and Ratcatcher, which I think was a change of what we originally guessed.
What we've been saying.
Yeah,
I'm so upset. I'm gonna be so depressed because so many cool
But-
people are gonna die.
who's our main character? Idris Elba.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
I do too,
honestly.
I-
man.
It's also really
Like-
like that explanation with why he's in there.
It makes more sense, but it's also along the lines of where it looks like
He was in
Will
the comics?
Smith was exactly the same. Like it's exactly the
Yeah.
same
Oh.
to me.
Yeah.
You know what I
Using his
mean?
daughter.
Like Deadshot. It was
I just like that explanation. He put fucking Superman in the IC.
bro with the kryptonite bullet.
Yeah.
I think I'm more excited for this than anything Marvel's doing.
Realistically,
I think the funniest thing is that when they credited like James Gunn, they used a Marvel.
did
Guardians
y'all,
of the
did I say
Galaxy.
that? Did I say that earlier?
Yeah, you said that. That's
I
weird.
told
I
you.
get why.
Like why?
Right
Eric
here,
said
right here,
that.
right here.
That's
You
weird.
didn't need
the
to.
director of Guardians of the Galaxy on a DC movie. It's like, how dumb are you people?
Like there was no
Jesus.
reason.
Well, look,
to do that.
the team behind making a trailer is different than the team behind.
Nah,
the-
'cause
the
they
team
put-
behind making this trailer was kind of stupid.
But no matter what, WB was like,
Either way, that's
yeah, that
weird.
looks good.
Oh yeah, they approve of. They approve. I'm just saying they're different, like companies. So where did you see the Ratcatcher in Polka Dot Man?
She's
That
gonna
thing you were
die.
saying?
Okay, hold on, give me a second. They're obviously love interest right there.
Yeah, I think I said that when
Yeah,
we first
I
saw
think
it.
we all have. Right there, she dies.
Right there?
And Polka Dot
Yeah.
Man died like way before that.
When he said,
saw
"I'm
him
a
as superhero, yeah,
Yeah.
that's when he
Yeah,
died.
that's just a death line.
There, yeah,
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
death
you're
line.
right. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna get like stabbed in the head or some shit.
yeah,
or
He's gonna get
smashed.
flattened by a building.
Yeah.
Gonna get stepped on.
And
By
then
the
the
stars.
same thing happens
Yeah.
to what's her name, Ratcatcher. The same sequence, I guess. Whatever, 10, 15 minutes.
It's
God, I
okay.
love
I just
Marvel.
like the this idea, man, of this is more stylistic movie than just here's this plain movie, you know. And James Gunn really just does a good job about doing that.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that they're killing off one team and then sending in another just makes it better too.
Yeah. Instead of just one person who we don't care about dying in the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think the first one,
literally
it said Zack
says, like,
Snyder.
a handful.
You
of
saw that,
lines.
right?
Where I
Yeah,
think
there's
I did.
Deborah
Where?
Snyder too. What do you mean?
Executive
Walter
producer
Hamada
Zack
still.
Snyder.
Jesus
Oh, no, say
Christ.
Zack
I
Snyder.
just
Walter
Where?
Snyder's executive producers.
Oh.
Oh my god.
What?
Honestly, unacceptable.
Is it because
He's in this universe, dude. No matter what. No matter what.
No, I was saying, is it because like you know, I guess he helped do the first Suicide Squad?
No, he just.
And the characters coming from that are also in this?
I don't know.
That's really interesting. They'll credit him here, but just say fuck you.
All right.
from
So what's the
everything
next
else.
movie after this?
That's a great question.
Because if he's
What is it?
credited in the next movie, then like.
Oh, I thought you meant what's the next movie?
Yeah, I
on the
thought
list?
I was gonna say, well, it's not a movie.
So that, yeah, okay. Just, you
Next
guys
movie,
just
what?
Fucking baiting me.
in the lineup
Yeah.
in a Shazam or something.
You think so? I'll look it
Well,
up.
oh,
Just-
the Batman. It's
well,
I
that
don't
The
think that
don't
Batman's the
count.
only thing that's
Yeah.
been being worked on, right? 'Cause Shazam, how far is Shazam,
Shazam?
at all?
Oh, there's so
Shazam
many
and
still.
Shazam's film
Okay.
has already
Oh,
filmed
man.
for a little bit. Aquaman is starting to film.
So
But
okay.
The Batman's
unfortunately.
farthest along.
Yeah, but they're definitely not gonna put Snyder in there. I think it's because he's involved with characters. I think that's
Yeah.
why. So overall, interesting.
I'm excited.
Interesting.
All right, what's the last trailer, Patty?
This is a trailer for not a movie, but an anime that I know nothing about. Except
Don't
I know
worry,
a little
we're all in the
really
same
hot
boat,
chick
but I
in
just
it.
know that this is really popular right now.
Yeah, and it's a really popular. It's based off a really popular manga.
I feel like
by the
Patty
same
and
name.
Eric would like this because it's like more horror driven.
Forgot it
It
goes
looks
chaotic.
tough. This looks tough. Oh my!
Oh, it's
I
my
still
mappa.
have-
Okay, that's good.
I still have no idea what.
Okay, I was like,
nothing
there's so
about
many,
this.
there's so much.
So-
what the fuck
I'm
did
gonna
I just
start reading
watch?
this now.
That looks-
I have
that
no
looks
clue what this is
interesting.
about, but I'm excited. It looks fucking metal as shit.
I was telling Eric, and I think I told Tones already. Someone from the server was telling me about this one time we were playing a game, and they were they were telling me about the manga, not this thing.
Well, because
I
the
don't know
anime
if-
hadn't been announced
Yeah.
yet.
So I was like, oh shit. As soon as I saw the beginning of this, I'm like, wait, why does that sound familiar? And I remember what he was talking about. In this trailer, I gotta say, trailers like this don't exist anymore, I feel. Because like without like any, it's just ambience. Like
People are
really, like,
bitches, bro.
I think in anime, they still
Yeah,
do it.
a
but
lot more.
Not in,
well, I mean, like in the
Hollywood.
mainstream, I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think that they're
Yeah.
able to get away with it because people like it more in this scene.
Yeah, it's just really interesting on like how just atmospheric and like just like using sound effects like that.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no dialogue in the trailer whatsoever, and I think that makes me like it a lot more.
Yeah, because you're trying to figure, like, not really trying to figure out what's happening, but just immersed in
Yeah,
like these
Bro, I
different
tried
beautiful
reading
visuals.
the wiki page, and I still have no idea what's going on.
Don't worry, I'll start reading it. I already got it
so
open. I already got it
confused.
open on my phone. I'm going to start
I'm
tonight.
debating on reading it.
I've been
All
wanting
right.
to read it, so this
So-
is just giving me incentive to read it, and I'm happy about
Thoughts?
that. I'm probably going to watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I got nothing. It
it's
looked
interesting
cool,
for
but like
sure.
I have no
Very
idea what was happening.
freaky. Yeah.
I just know it's really popular right now, so that alone gives me gives you high hopes for that's good. So
And I like, yeah, just like the use of music and shit. All right, speaking of music,
Oh yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
To the topic.
so like we mentioned
Oh,
at
boss.
the top of the episode, we're gonna be talking about our favorite composers. We'll have a playlist where you guys can follow along. I guess we're gonna have 3 songs each as an example of for the composers. Could be from the same OST, or it could be from the different parts of their discography. Is it discography? Or am I saying that wrong?
I would say
Discography?
I don't know. You're like
discography.
enunciating one word.
You put a second S in there for some reason.
Oh, my bad. All right, well, that.
Discography.
So
not
that'll be linked below.
discography.
This. Shut up.
I said.
I'm bad.
I didn't say
All
it.
right.
Patty did.
Yeah. You suck. Okay, so moving on
My
to actually, Patty, you ready?
Oh, I gotta start
Because
this.
you're gonna start. Yeah.
That's unlucky. Alrighty. Well, my favorite composer coming from the great nation of Australia is Mick Gordon, or as I will call him, Doom Guy. Because what he is
The other Doom
basically-
guy, because it's not
well,
not the guy
he-
you're playing as.
not the guy you're playing as, but like the guy who's just God, I love him so much. Just the two I mean, he's only done he hasn't even done that much. He did a little bit for a Wolfenstein game, and then he's done
Oh.
he did one track in the game. You guys remember the game Lawbreakers?
No.
I
It
don't
was
think
like-
so.
So?
Yeah, I'm not surprised because it was garbage, but it was kind of like an Overwatch clone, but the big gimmick was it had really low gravity mechanics. It was a trash game, but he did a really good track for that game. But for his big thing is the Doom 2016, and then he did Doom Eternal. But when I was looking into it, apparently that was very controversial because it was the mixing on it was really poorly done. So it just is really bad in comparison to Doom 2016. And he was yeah, I didn't have anything to do with the mixing at all. And so he's just just given up on that one. So he just he's basically cut,
someone else can take it.
yeah, he's cut himself out of that. Which honestly I'm okay because Doom 2016 is just God. So
Is that
good.
moving forward? He's not gonna compose the next if they do another Doom.
I mean, he might.
He's done with it.
I don't know. No, well, I don't
Oh.
think he he didn't. I don't know if he didn't sound like he distanced himself from
Oh,
Doom.
the French,
It was
okay.
just that specific game.
Just pointing fingers.
He said, "Hey, I didn't
he was
fuck up
just
on this. Someone
that
else
was
did.
someone else's job that they screwed up. I didn't do that. I just
I'm still a fucking genius.
I
These
just wrote
guys are fools."
masterpieces. They suck. Yeah, basically.
So, if no one knows what obviously if they listen to the songs and the playlist, what what kind of music is it for specifically for Doom?
Metal,
Metal.
metal, and
Yo, Carlos,
not
where you
even
at?
EDM, just
Not even-
bass, just bass.
Pure bass.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
I started playing Doom Eternal recently, and the music is so good and it's just like constantly just like pounding in your head when you're like in combat. But like I was literally losing track of reality. Like an hour would go by and it would be like looking around like, wait, what happened?
There's
Where'd that
moments
go?
that when you were playing it, there was moments when I'm like, Patty, Patty,
Yeah,
like
you're, like, say
3
your
times,
by
and
name.
then Antonio just fully yelled at him because he he didn't hear me the first couple times. You're like, huh? And like so like
Sorry, I'm
nonchalant.
I'm in the sauce.
Like,
And then I realized what you were
it's like,
playing.
you get lost like just instantly, like one combat area, and you're just gone. It is God, it's so good.
The epitome of when the Doom movie music kicks in.
Yeah, basically.
It really like it's. I think we were talking about it a little bit. Like this normally you wouldn't listen to, you Patty, right? But like in game, it just feels like a whole new other experience. Cause
Yeah,
like,
normally I don't like. I'll have like music on in games, but never really loudly. Most of the time, I'll just turn it off. But like this is one where it's like the music volume is the highest by a lot. It's not close. I don't care about anything else when I'm playing Doom. All I want to hear is the music.
And then like especially like I have it like less than half, but like damn, it's really like kicking.
You got to turn Doom up.
And no, and then there's one of the tracks you put in here though, like the first one that's not
Yeah, it's not like an actual song. It's like a part of the dialogue of the game. So like the first two, this is also, I'm gonna say this. I don't know about like all the other like OSTs that you guys put down, but when you're listening to the Doom soundtrack, you don't put shuffle on. You start with the first one, which is called Dogma, which is the dialogue. And
I would say the same for
you just
Eric's.
Go down. Because it's just the right way to listen to it. It's just in order.
Cause I assume it finishes, and like the other one picks up at like the exact point it stops.
I feel like that's how like most of the dialogue. So like the songs before the other dialogue bits will just like kind of end, but then like the songs after the dialogue will like pick up like immediately. Like
right.
The one that I put down is the first bit of dialogue, which is called Dogma. That thing literally ends and Rip and Tear immediately picks up, and it is like
seamless,
quite the experience.
Divine.
I bust every time. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm keeping stack.
Yes, man.
It just happens, I can't.
They're just
can't stop.
unintentionally.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say? Is there like maybe a signature that they have, or do they mostly do just like metal like music?
Yeah, I'm like metal and bass.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
Because I've never heard of like the Wolfenstein soundtrack, but I feel like it's roughly the same. I like very similar instruments.
I don't think I've listened to it, but I'm pretty sure that's just what he does. Is he's just like metal.
I mean, yeah.
And he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
All right.
Apparently he did leave Doom.
Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. It sounded like that.
Yeah, but he got fired for criticizing them. Honestly, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go out, I'm okay with that.
Going out,
you screwed up his masterpiece. Like,
yeah,
hello?
Exactly. All right. Is that it, Patty?
Yeah.
All right. So now it is on to me. And let me grab how you say his name, because he's from Sweden.
Good luck.
Yeah. So his name is Ludwig Göransson.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah. Did you spit?
I didn't think you were gonna get it.
Okay. I've been practicing.
No,
that's
because
messed
I like
Bitches.
I wouldn't
That's
even
messed
try.
up.
I would not.
No, I got
With
it.
half of you guys.
So he I chose him, and I think right back when we said we were gonna do this, I'm like, I call dibs. Even though Patty at the time was like had like a favorite OST by him, I'm like, I call dibs.
Well, Patty's like, I don't know anybody else. I think it's like, wait,
too.
Mick Gordon.
Doom.
So I chose him because like I feel like I followed him over like the course of like his OSTs progressing. Because like I first heard of him in Creed, because that's the first. Actually, no, that's not the first. That would be Fruitvale Station that he did. But you know, he did that with Ryan Coogler, and he also came back doing Creed with him, working. I think that's the first couple of times he did it because they met in college because they went to a art school or whatever it's called. I don't remember. So his I would say every like his process always start like if you want him to do a really good job at a soundtrack, his process is to read the script ahead of time and then go into creating the sound for the song because or the soundtrack, because if you just there's some examples on that he has that like it's good but not like his top level good. Like I think he just really needs to get into like what the story calls for. So like all these are examples of him and probably other ones that like where he reads the script first and goes into it. So for Creed in particular, you know, he went to a gym and recorded a boxer doing all types of sounds from like hitting mats, the jump roping, punching bags, and just kind of like impact sounds. And he remixed them to like make beats. So he did that. And initially he didn't want to include the Rocky theme because he was like this is gonna be new, but like he ended up like taking a step back, reworking some stuff, and then weaving it into like the Creed theme, which is it's like little elements similar to Rocky's theme, but like it's obviously more updated and everything. And yeah, I mean the standout part I think is the fact that he recorded like those sounds at a gym with the boxer, because you wouldn't really think to do that. And he's also worked with other artists. I'm not gonna name them because for reasons that will be apparent.
Shout out.
No. It's just the reason that will be apparent after the fact, after my turn. So you know that's for Creed, and you know, moving on, he did Black Panther, and this would be his first superhero score. I think he did, because before it wasn't like that major stuff. Like it was like it was more like comedies and dramas, and this is like his first superhero score. So like I said, he starts with this process of reading the script, and so he went to do research on sounds that he could use, and kind of researching African music and artists. One of the artists being Baba Mal, who was very much involved in that process. I'll just name a few things because there's a bunch of videos and like documentaries about this dude. Because he's like, I don't know, he's really interesting in like the way he makes his music. So in the playlist, once the song starts, you both hear like little Easter eggs of like a drum and also like people saying the name T'Challa, and he just kind of sprinkles that throughout the soundtrack every time you see T'Challa. It's like, I guess like a king being called in or whatever, you know,
Being summoned.
Summoned. That's exactly the word I was thinking of. It's not in the next part that I'm going to talk about. It's not in here, in the Black Panther part, you know, because it's the Killmonger theme. But it's still really interesting because to make that theme, he highlights both sides of the character. One, you know, his where he's from, Oakland, you know, where he's also from Wakanda. So the beginning part of his theme begins with a chaotic flute, which is performed by an African professional. So it's a very chaotic, because you know there's sounds both from the flute and the artist or the musician, I should say. Then it transitions to like 808 kind of heartbeat sounds, like trap sounds, and then it goes again into more trap rap side, because like again from the Oakland side of Killmonger. And he was in the interview, he was talking about like, because he was very inspired by Metro Boomin style.
If you're Metro
Oh my God, we love Metro Boomin over here.
Where's Kyle when you need him?
For real. Patty loves Metro Boomin too.
Don't worry, I'll add him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 21 Savage. Morgan
Oh, yeah.
Freeman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
21.
But a rat.
21. 1, 2, 3, 4. In my bank account.
Yeah, and the last one, which is one of the again more recent work that he's done, he has worked on The Mandalorian. And his job here was kind of to reinvent the sound for Star Wars from the very beginning. I think we all remember that when watching the documentary, for The Mandalorian, Jon Favreau wanted a new sound because he was trying to figure out like what kind of way to make this stand out. And I think they got him first and foremost, and like they were like this is the only guy they had in mind. And so he got to work again carrying the stuff from Creed. He managed to use all these sound effects like for Mando's boots, and including in the second season we got little hints of Boba Fett's original blaster sound that is added to be part of his theme when like as drums. So like I really like that he uses sound effects to be like hits and impacts and like the drums for the songs. So it's really cool to see that. And this one was it was oddly, this is the most simplest soundtrack that he composed because they started off with like the easiest instrument, which is a recorder. And so he did the very simple main melody, and he added layers to it like drums and piano. The piano ended up like the more dramatic hits that like are a little slower, and slowly again other layers added to it, such as guitars, both acoustic and electric. And so the big goal was to mesh the orchestral side of Star Wars as for him to pay a homage to John Williams, and to also, I guess, bring in a different side, the more electric side, bring in again the 808s more, because we've seen, I don't know if you guys remember, there's also like from Antonio's favorite episode, which is episode 5 of the first season, there's a bit of like trap in the beginning part of the episode, like where you see the title screen. And like the first time I heard that, I was just blown away because I've never heard anything like this in Star Wars. And like the fact that they included, I'm like, I can't believe that he actually managed to work something like that in here. And it really is just a new sound that you really don't picture Star Wars in, but it is kind of reinventing that for this story in particular. Yeah, I guess the thing that he's just most known for is reading the script, before the rough cut or anything. He just reads the script, and he likes working with sounds and 808s. I think that's his main thing. But yeah, that's it for me. Who's next? All right, Eric.
I'm right here. I promise. I'm here.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm
So-
here. I'm glad.
So as to connect mine with Eric's.
Yeah.
And also because
Anyone
Eric
see
has to do a little bit explaining
Yeah.
to do.
So, like,
I
Dan, you
don't
forgot
see
to
her.
mention Tenet, Patty's favorite movie. I just want to let you know.
I know, but that's the 3 examples that I had.
Amen.
Honestly, it's kind of disrespectful.
Shout
you
out-
include
shout out to
them, I'm
Patty
just
and
saying,
Patty,
Tenet.
you could have jumped in at any point you wanted. I
I'm
interrupted
saying.
you many times before, so. So go
I
ahead.
interrupted you many times before.
All right, so I'm glad Dan didn't like step on me because
I tried my best.
no, it was kind of hard because it
dude,
goes hand.
I had
in
a whole
hand.
section too. I was like, he's worked with other artists, including, and I was like, wait.
I mean, he had. You can go ahead and do it now.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what I
okay,
chose
yeah.
is Kendrick Lamar. So literally, they worked hand in hand together on Black Panther,
Yeah.
and
So there's a different points that we're talking about. I'm talking about the instrumental soundtrack part
Yeah.
of Black Panther. Eric's talking about the album composed and produced by. It was mostly Kendrick Lamar, but also
he was curated. He helped curate the
yeah.
album, which just basically means he guided it to go a certain way, and they both met at a point to where they
which
used
I'm surprised
each
they've
other's
never
stuff.
worked before.
Yeah,
right?
well, Kendrick Lamar. Come on,
Okay.
come on.
I'm saying because Ludwig was doing stuff with Donald Glover, like a lot of his most popular music. Well, not thanks to him, not necessarily. I'm just saying, like a lot of his music, he worked with Donald Glover with. I think
Yeah,
there's
but
other
that was-
artists as well.
They did a lot of episodes of Community.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did 110 episodes of Community.
Holy
God
shit.
damn.
So like, you know what I mean? He did a couple of his music videos, which more than a couple actually, like a little bit under 10. Oh, so and he also worked with who directed Black Panther? What's his name?
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, he did the music for Fruitvale Station.
Yeah, I think I said that at the beginning. It's like his second time working with
Creed
in
2, Black Panther. Yeah, so that was
three movies that we know so far.
what do you mean? I know all of them.
No, I'm saying that they've worked together. I don't know if there's others.
What do you mean?
Creed
before
2,
that.
Creed, Black Panther, Fruitvale Station. That's 4.
Okay, I didn't think I thought he didn't direct Creed 2 though. He produced it, I guess.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. You're right. Who? Oh, I know who directed that. Okay, never mind. I'm getting off.
Yeah, you are.
All right, so I chose Kendrick Lamar, and specifically, I chose Kendrick Lamar from the Black Panther album released by TDE. All that. I narrowed it down to me choosing 3 songs. So the 3. I'm gonna start with the first one. The first one I chose was the title song, which it's called Black Panther. So basically, the title song, it tells a story of T'Challa. It goes through it, and I hate that you're sending gifts. It goes through it and tells the struggle of T'Challa and how he's feeling, like, because his story was told during Civil War. His father died and all that. So what Kendrick Lamar is basically saying is, I'm a king now. I am going
He repeats
through
the
all
words
this.
king.
Yeah, I have to take my rightful what?
Place as ruler.
Yes, damn, I can't think today. I have to take
I
my
wrote notes
rightful
and I
place
couldn't
as
think
ruler.
either.
And because we don't talk about music like that,
No,
so it's
that's
kind
a
of
good
hard to
point.
place the words around music. I have to take my rightful place as king, and I don't know if I'm ready for this, but no matter what, I have to have my people's back, and I'm going to be there for it. And that's the first song that you're going through. So no matter what, you're going to be there for your people, basically what he's saying. All right, and for the second one, I'm going to move to this so quick. I chose I Am, and this one was not Kendrick Lamar. This one was her name is Georgia Smith. Now, I love this song and the soft melodies that it has. It is
There's also part of your character
It's very-
playlist too.
yeah, it is, because I like, that's how much I like this song.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to it a lot. I'll just vibe with it. The melodies, her voice is really like captivating.
Joseph Smith is just
So
amazing in
great.
general.
You hear I was about to say, you hear the drums and the 808s and all that, right?
808s. This is the title of the episode.
808s and composers. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Favorite. Yeah.
God, that's gross. That was a Kanye.
It's all right. We move.
It's fine.
808.
He's just
808s
laughing
and
over there.
heartbreak. But what she's basically saying is, we have had the chance, but I don't know if I can be with you. But since you're all that I got, you know, we only have each other. So in the end, it's me and you. But I just really love the song. Like, she has a good voice in it.
And again, this is, you go to the credits to this. I believe it's yes, it's produced by Kendrick Lamar again. Again, like how Eric's talking about it, it's a very curated playlist.
Yeah, well, like I said, he like guided the way for it.
Yeah.
For this album, like, they gave him, I don't know if it was executive producer, it was something along the lines, but I don't know if the exact words were executive producer.
Yeah, I don't think I never really looked at this song in particular that deeply either.
Here, when you know what you got, sacrifice ain't hard. She's like telling you, it's crazy. And then like towards the end of the song, Kendrick starts singing with her.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
the-
That's by the end of
yeah.
it. Like he
And
likes to
then the
add
melody.
like little bits and pieces of him at like the end of or throughout the songs that he does, even though he's
Yeah.
not in it credited as the first one.
Yeah. Well, because he's
You want to add
still,
just
you
to
know,
add.
throughout the whole, I think throughout the entire Black Panther, the album, whatever, he either says King Killmonger
Yeah,
or like all hell T'Challa.
Yeah.
So there's different moods for where you're going through all the music to where like it fits throughout character development and like who you're going through. All right, and now this final song that I chose is King's Dead. So
Oh,
That bullshit. where is Kyle?
he was in here singing it with me earlier when you were gone. All right, so King's Dead. The entire song, all
I
right,
gotta go get it. I gotta. Okay.
is great. I can't.
Honestly,
Well,
this song
in
is kind of a meme.
Yes,
This
it is.
is
But
meant for
I
Kyle.
mean,
in particular, Eric wanted to highlight more of the back end of the song.
yeah, but I might as well talk about the whole.
Yeah, I know,
fucking
but like
song.
that's your
So-
highlight.
Yeah. So the King's Dead, right? It's the fact that at the point of the movie when T'Challa was dead, when Killmonger threw him over, what was the waterfall?
Yeah, basically the cliff.
So basically, this song was about him flexing the fact that he's dead and now I'm your king and you gonna listen to me. It has J Rock, Kendrick Lamar, Future, and James Blake. God. I can't even think about it. I'm pretty sure,
No, every time the song comes, I just straight Kyle. That's
bro.
only-
This song is so great.
It's a good song. But like Patty said, it's very much a meme song as well because of Future's part.
no,
You
just
guys,
Kyle.
you guys saw that video where it was like someone at Marvel was like, yeah, when they were listening to this.
Yeah, it's like mother. What did he say? Future stole the song. It wasn't his
Luddy duddy da.
song, but he stole the
No,
song
no.
just with his lyrics. If you know Future, you know. I don't even gotta say it. So this song did win. What is it? Best rap performance for
Yeah, when Eric said that, I was
2019.
like, wait, what?
yeah. So like the fact that Marvel had him curate this whole place, this whole album, and one song.
Oh, I should mention also Ludwig also won a what was it? An Oscar, I think,
for
for Black Panther. I'm very confident he did.
No, yeah, I am too. I mean, this
Yeah,
This
he
whole
won an
movie's
yeah,
set
yeah,
up.
yeah, he won an Oscar for best original score. Oh, that's cool.
yeah. See, so it's not surprising because they're both hand in hand. They fed off each other. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They fed off each other in the entire time they were doing that. All right, now the more important part. The back half of this song starts about, I want to say 225, 230. It's Kendrick Lamar just rapping about like a day in the life of somebody from California, which basically is
2:30.
Killmonger. He's flexing on people, if you will, and telling them, I am not. What did he say? Hold on, I gotta look up lyrics for this too. I don't want to get this wrong.
And again, I think this is also filled with like sounds again, like
Yeah,
cars
throughout
going
the whole
by.
thing. Mm-hmm.
Like there's a car crash even in the song. If I'm wrong. I don't remember.
Okay. So what was Killmonger's backstory? He was
Kid from
Or his
Oakland.
origin? Like
yeah,
his
for the
hometown?
movie.
Kid from Oakland.
Father died.
Father died.
No. I meant like he was military background, right?
Oh, yeah.
You said
Sorry.
origin, so
Special ops. Special
Yeah,
ops. It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
special of the special ops.
Okay. So the entire back half of this song is him rapping for Killmonger, telling him this is gonna be a lot. You ready?
Okay.
He starts off as king. He does not care about nobody. It's nothing but his plan. All right. He says, fuck integrity, fuck your pedigree, fuck your feelings, fuck your culture, fuck your moral, fuck your family, fuck your tribe, fuck your land, fuck your children, fuck your wives. Who am I? Not your father, not your brother, not your reason, not your future, not your comfort, not your reverence, not your glory, not your heaven, not your angel, not your spirit, not your message, not your freedom, not your people, not your neighbor, not your baby, not your equal, not the title y'all want me on. All hail King Killmonger. So basically, that
I'll put
just
a
sets
track
the
behind it.
precedent.
I didn't think you were gonna do the whole bit.
So no, like it wasn't a lot, but
No,
it was. So basically, he's just setting it for who he is as a person and what he wants you to feel. And let me tell you, when I was listening to this song, the whole first half, I was like, okay, this joint kind of hot. But when it got to actually what Kendrick Lamar not singing the chorus and him having the whole verse and the beat just changing the way it does, and he tells you, man, that just made you feel like, wow. So this is how he feels as a person. And it fits well in Michael B. Jordan's Eric Killmonger, which his name is Eric too. Damn.
Oh shit.
Damn. That's lit.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, that's basically
Yeah. I'll also
why
mention
I chose it.
at the back end, like right at the end, you hear the Dora Milaje.
Yeah.
Like they're
Oh,
like
yeah.
their battle cry. Would you say?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like again, sprinkled throughout the soundtrack, and also sprinkled throughout the album. I think that's maybe the second time you hear it in there. All right. Lenny, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right.
All right.
So, take it away. Oh,
All right. The artist I did was Hiroyuki Sawano, and he is a Japanese composer, arranger, musician, lyricist, and pianist from Japan. For what I did, I specifically chose Kill la Kill, the OST from Kill la Kill, and chose the three songs. To my, I'm an idiot because I've got the name. To my body's dry, before my body's dry. Bloomin' Cross and Suck Your Blood.
oh,
So it's kind of hard to pin down what kind of music he does because he kind of just does a lot. He composes like a bunch of different animes. I can give off Blue Exorcist, Attack on Titan, Seraph of the End, Seven Deadly, and he did something for I believe League of Legends. He did a League of Legends for Star Guardian skin. So he's done a lot of like projects. He even won a few awards between I believe 2013, 2017, or 2006 and 2017. So he is a very talented artist, I would say.
so he's a wide range of things
a-
he's done.
Yeah, he's done
Okay.
animes, he's done games, and even TV shows.
He also does his own stuff, which
He
is
does have
pretty good.
singles.
He has
does have his own
singles. He
singles,
does stuff with he does actually he has quite a few songs with an artist that I like named Aimer.
Ooh,
So that shit's pretty good. But he has his own like solo stuff. Like he goes under like Hiroyuki Sawano, KWNZ or something like that. I don't know. No, NZK, that's what it is. But he does his own stuff.
So this is the all these songs are from Kill la Kill. You said.
The
Or-
songs that I picked was specifically from the Kill la Kill OST.
Mhm.
So Before My Body's Dry is in reference to the main character and her power, which is the clothing she got, which uses her blood to power up. I feel like I've talked about Kill la Kill before, but I'll go over it again. Bloomin' Cross is about, I'm gonna call her the mother because I forgot her name, but basically she is the antagonist of the entire show, and Bloomin' Cross is also in German parts of it. I think all of it maybe.
I think all of it.
All of it? Yeah. It sounds about right. And then I personally picked Suck Your Blood because that is what I believe is from one of the tournament fight scenes when she has to fight all the student council presidents.
Ooh.
I would say "Suck Your Butt" is pretty
Oh,
like
shit.
reminiscent of like what he does on his own. So like that's
Yeah.
like his main style of music.
That too.
Like he's very like a techno-y sort of like artist and composer. He has a lot of
Yeah.
techno stuff.
I feel like that just vibed a lot better to me than some of these other songs. And some of these other songs did not have great
Well, I mean,
titles.
I would say that this what's it called? Suck Your Blood is more
Suck
on
Your
your
On my side of taste.
yeah, just because you were talking. I remember in your interview that you did with Antonio, you're talking about like your favorite sort of genre, and I'm like, this is very close to it. Just listening to it, and also close to the song that you chose for maybe it was you didn't choose it, but you were showing us like what song you used when you're working on stuff. It's
Oh,
very
right.
close to this. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
it's very
honestly,
very Toho.
yeah, yeah. I'll be honest, I can listen to Mick Gordon while studying. It doesn't matter to me. But, yeah. Honestly, I wasn't too sure on who to pick. And then Antonio said, yo, kill a kill. And I said that, Pog, I'm doing it.
No,
And
Tone
then
said, "Hey, yo, Lenny, do me a solid."
exactly.
So,
And then,
quick story. Originally, I was going to do Hiroyuki Sawano because, as Lenny said, he also does Seven Deadly and Perfect Time is my shit. He also does, like Lenny was saying, he does Blue Exorcist. He also did Attack on Titan. He did the
Yeah, I
first
just
3
saw that
seasons.
too.
He
Yeah.
didn't do. He did a few tracks on the new season, but he didn't
he
do
did the
most of them.
movies.
He did do the movies. And he also did, more importantly, he did Promare. Which,
Oh, really?
yeah. And I mean, the music from that is fire. I mean, you can say whatever you want about the actual movie, but
The story.
the music was fire. Yeah, the story
the
sucked.
story's. I
And-
think
and
the,
he did
The
Mobile
story
Suit.
the story is weird.
No,
Don't get me wrong.
I think the story is the only thing that brings that down. The visuals and the music are really good.
I don't even think the story is like. I just think the story is just non-existent. It's not even good or bad. It's just there. But
how do you see the last song?
which one?
The title, the last song that Lenny sent, or
Blooming
put in
Cross?
place?
Cross?
I like this song so much.
It's really good.
Oh my
Really
god!
good.
You started talking some more your story, and I was like, I'm bumping over here. This.
Oh, there's another what was the show called? Guilty Crown that he does, and that show literally has like a pop star as one of the main characters, so the music is really important. So yeah,
God
but you know
damn.
he's really talented. He has a lot of good shit.
All right, tones.
Yo, it's my turn. That's crazy. So as I said before, I was gonna do Lenny's. However, I remembered another composer that I was like, damn, this guy's kind of like important to the gaming scene, at least in my opinion. And that's because it's Nobuo Uematsu, aka the guy who's done almost all the OSTs for Final Fantasy, up until like more recently, where he's taken a step back. But this man has, like Dan was saying, where he like kind of like followed his composer through his evolution. This man has evolved through his music, mostly because of the hardware limitations of like, you know, the NES going to the SNES. Like as you know, titles got more were put on more powerful systems, he was able to put, you know, there's less constraint on what the music had to sound like. So it was less 8-bit. It went from 8-bit to 16-bit to then I think I went straight to the PlayStation 1 and then PlayStation 2 and all that. So the music has evolved in that sort of way where he's able to more so, you know, use an orchestra, not be forced to just do like beeps and boops, for lack of better terminology. But it's evolved in that sort of sense. But even with that, one of the most prevalent songs in all Final Fantasy games is the prelude, which when most people hear it, they just kind of think Final Fantasy. It was the title music for the first one, and I don't think it's always been used for the title music, but it's always in all the games. And whenever this song's played, you're just like, "Yep, this is Final Fantasy. This is a Final Fantasy game now. It finally got the seal of approval. There we go. It's it." But that's like a nice, soft, just like introduction to like any sort of game, and that goes to show like I think the tracks that I showed kind of just show his range as a composer, because the next one I chose was Zanarkand, which is the this is a track most people know from Final Fantasy X, which is kind of the to explain it, it's the like I just want to say it's like the stereotypical like emotional song, where like this is the song that plays when shit's going down and like the characters are going through their their rough patch, and they're kind of just like talking it out.
This feels like kind of like a moment of like
reflection,
thought. I feel like I say that a lot.
Sad boy hours.
Are we talking about Mulan yet? Reflection?
Oh,
that took a hot minute for everybody.
Okay,
wow.
yeah.
Never
mind then.
So you say Mulan now when we think of the live action.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of.
We forgot
There's something seriously wrong with y'all, because I've never seen it. I never will.
Well, none of us have either.
I can't relate.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Zanarkand. Sad, but like reflective, like Dan was saying. Just kind of like gets you in the feels, and he does that a lot with a lot of the music. I think one that I like more, but is less like notable, is Home Sweet Home from Final Fantasy V, which does a really good. It's literally just like what it sounds like. It's like a coming home sort of thing, but the character who's coming home isn't like, he doesn't really think of the place as home at the same time. So it's kind of like a bittersweet sort of thing where it's, it's home, but it isn't.
So sad.
Dude, Final Fantasy V is actually fucking, it hits. That shit slept on.
I really am just listening to that middle track, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I kind of look a little sad right now.
Yeah. So that's that. And then obviously for the last one, I had to do it. I chose One Winged Angel from Final Fantasy VII, aka the final boss theme. This is like the Final Fantasy song, at least as far as like fights themes go, or boss battles. Obviously there's the regular fight themes. There's also the victory theme, but this is the one that people are
super
just like,
iconic to the point
everybody
that I've never
knows
played
this,
and I know what this is.
You just think, okay, Sephiroth, okay, Cloud, okay, Final Fantasy VII, let's go. We're getting into it. And the song just goes fucking in on it. There's Latin in it. There's fucking all different. It's just so chaotic, but like it's so. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just. I think the best way to explain it is just chaos. Like,
yeah,
you're. I think in the boss fight, you're literally in the sky fighting Sephiroth in like a semi like god form. So
this reminds me of like
shit just goes down.
Whatchamacallit from Kill Bill, that suspense music.
Yeah,
I remember what it's actually called, like the track. Sounds like that.
And also for like a fight theme, it's really fucking long.
How long?
It's a 7-minute long fight theme when usually they're supposed to be like a minute or two in loop. Like this one's 7 minutes and 19 seconds.
Well, if you can believe it, that's not the longest song in this playlist that we have.
I mean, I could have chose a longer one.
It's like I figured, but it's just really fun. I'm like, I thought that was the longest. I'm looking through the times too.
Nah, it's Patty's.
Yeah,
I'm on top, baby. We don't lose these.
No, is it long just because like it's up to the player and everything? And
I think just because it's supposed to be a drawn out fight, it's supposed to last a while because it is the final fight of the game. So
yeah,
there's obviously there's stages. There's it's not an easy fight to win, and the song definitely portrays that, where it's just like the vocals keep on going, it's hyping you up, but it's also just like it's a little freaky at the same time, just with like the type of vocals that are going on. They kind of just like. They're singing, but they're kind of screaming at you at the same time.
It's like when you're trying to concentrate and people are screaming in your face like loose.
Also, I mean, they just like scream Sephiroth half the time, so they're
Yeah.
definitely chanting for Sephiroth and against you. So
In a way,
Chaos.
I'd shut up.
chaos control.
That's better. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Nobuo Uematsu. He's a fucking legend.
What a man. All right. Speaking of legend, Brandon, who you repping?
So this is gonna be like, for me, it's even left field type of because
Weren't you singing this yesterday?
I think I don't know, but like at first, like I was talking to you, Dan. I was talking to you, and then I think it was Antonio also in the call before everyone else joined the other day about like the topic and like who to choose, and I was saying, either going with Star Wars or Transformers, something, something
The very
dope, right?
first in, yeah.
Yeah, something that like I get hyped about. But this one, I'm going like way back, like childhood days, basically, aka like when times were easier in my safe times, So today I'm repping Randy Newman. I actually don't know how old he is, but he's been around. He's done a lot of Pixar stuff, a lot, and then other things that I don't really know the other
He's
stuff.
77 years old.
Yeah,
Wow.
but like he's not just a composer. He's also a musician, which is dope. So he makes his own music. So the first song, which is the only song I'm able to find, honestly,
Are you
on
serious?
Spotify, that I wanted to talk about is, the most iconic, Toy Story song is that "You Got a Friend in Me." You feel me? Like, that's just one of those songs where you just put a smile on your face. You just know the hook of the song and that's it. Because you know what? I only know the hook of the song. And then, Toy Stories growing up, that shit was like the best thing ever.
I believe that might be in every Toy Story movie.
Yeah. He's in all the Toy Stories, I think.
Yeah.
I think he did. I know he did 4. He's in a lot of...
I'm
Yeah,
gonna look because I can't believe it's just that song that you can find for him.
You watch, I'm about to say the next one.
No.
I'm about to say the next one that I want to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't find it on Spotify. I'm just gonna put it in here. Where's the chat? Can't find the chat. Podcast chat. There you go.
Bro, you're absolutely tripping.
There's other stuff. I don't know which one.
There's a lot.
Which example are you talking about?
This one. From the first Cars.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go find it, but I'll just go find it just to make sure.
Yeah, let me see. I could. So the one I'm talking about, I put in the chat is from Cars. Doc, the whatchamacallit. He was basically the blue. I don't know what to call it. Station wagon. Yeah, basically the racer, retired. Blah blah blah. So this song I really enjoy. I don't know why I enjoy it so much. I think it's just when like the guitars pick up, like in the banjo.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot about this song, but it does hit different.
You feel me, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, I
it's
feel
just
you right
something-
now. I'm listening to it. I'm like, damn, I miss Cars.
Like it's something triggers, and it just like I just get like I like do the bob. I don't know how to explain it, but like my body just starts like moving with the song.
Doc
What?
Racing. I found the
This
soundtrack.
dude-
I'm just looking for it.
He wrote the song for Monsters Inc.
Got that
If I didn't
violin
have
at the end.
you,
Ooh.
I wouldn't have anybody.
Can I just say, I think I've said it before, but like violins, they do something for me. That's all I'm saying.
I feel you on that.
That's God's instrument right there.
No, that's not how that works.
Exactly how that works. I don't know what you're saying.
No.
Tell me, Eric, what's the problem with that?
What's God's instrument?
A harp? I don't know.
Yeah, Brandon got it, but that's not
No,
Really, it is.
Oh my god.
It's not a violin.
Yeah, it's not on. That's so fucking weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Like that song in particular is not on here. That's so weird. That's a good song. especially look, I'll tell you this because like I'm not gonna tell you the every like thing because I don't remember, but like I remember going to a place with my mom, and there's like the waiting room, like and then like every time I went there, they were either playing like Cars or like Toy Story, just like back to
Or
back.
just any Disney movie on the screen.
No, just those two in particular.
really?
I think, yeah. And like I just remember just rewatching that bit. I know it's not loud in the waiting room, but like it's just so cool. Like, was it like turn right to go left?
Yeah,
Something like
yeah.
that.
That's basically what he explained it.
Yeah. What was
The-
yet another song?
Well, it's not really. It's just. It's basically well, in a way, it's just like it's Princess and the Frog, you know. It's just the way that the directors chose him to direct to not direct to compose the music, and then because when I first saw the film and then got the DVD with my sister, and it had like the you know how I did the behind the scenes stuff like that. The cast was talking, you showed them singing stuff like that, and then they're saying how they got him to compose some songs in it because basically he spent a couple summers down in Louisiana. Oh, well, I'm saying down, but like in Louisiana, so he was immersed, and you know, and then they got him to just basically pop off making this soundtrack, helping them for Princess and the Frog, and then the cast was saying how like he just made the atmosphere like 10 times better in a way because of when he just started playing the piano and just like they all just sang together and all that shit. It's just like, yo, that's pretty dope. Like I love that. This man is awesome when it comes to with this music. See, it sounded like I had a lot to say, but really it's just like
Dude, I have
people.
don't worry about it. I had a whole page of notes I didn't say.
The Princess and the Frog, that's like one of my favorite like Disney films. So the fact that
I
like
think I mean we watched it too, like after a recording session. I think, like back when we were still recording in my room. Been a while.
did we?
Yeah, we started it. I think because we were. It was the beginning of like Disney Plus when that happened. We watched just like 20, maybe 30 minutes of it, and then we got on Discord or something like that, and we finished at our own time. Do you remember Tones?
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. That shit slaps.
All right. So is that it then, Brandon?
Yeah.
All right. So, you know, we were like I mentioned right before, in case you forgot, the playlist to all the things we're talking about will be linked below, as well as if I can find I might as well just put the link for the YouTube video for
to
yeah, because I mean, I like I might as well just put it at the bottom, like right next to the other playlist. All right, so thank you everyone for listening to this episode of the Nerds Be Like podcast. We really appreciate it. Where you may have listened to, if you want to switch it up, we're available on every podcast platform there is, including YouTube. Which you know, I literally at the point where the next episode is going to be, everything should be fully on there, like from 41 to now. So it's been taking me a little bit of time, but I think everything looks really nice. Like a little bit of an updated look with the waveform and everything, so it should look a little better. So while you're there or you're here on the YouTube, if you would like to subscribe, you can click that, and also ding the bell. We also have a Discord which you can join, sort of, I guess, to continue the conversation. Let us know what
very
your favorite.
Always talking.
Let us know what your favorite composers are. Any examples? We also we have now that I mentioned it, we also have in the Discord server, we also have a music text channel.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we might as well put
do.
that in there as well. I'll put that link in there as well. So I guess you could share the composers there. Let's see. We have social media, and Nerds Be Like Pod on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can
Yes,
DM us through there.
sir.
the members that run the social media will message you if you have like any questions, comments, concerns, and if you have a more formal way of, or you want to do it in a more formal way, we have an email at nerdsbelikepod@gmail.com. Again, anything like that you might want to contact us for. Review. Petty, still gonna do that?
No.
What? Why you gotta say
Come
that?
on. Now you made a promise.
Now they're not gonna give you 5 stars. Now they're not gonna give us 5 stars.
There are 5 of us here. Let's do it.
Patty, how about this?
Right?
You'll put a pin in that when you feel comfortable.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile,
I'll
like
think
Eric said,
about
there's
it.
5 of us here too. So you can leave a review on the iTunes app. That would be greatly appreciated. Or any, I guess, stars you want to review us for. You know. Let's see, Brandon, where that merch at?
My favorite segment. You know, summertime's around the corner. You know, I feel like this year is gonna be one of those years where it's really hot and humid.
Yo,
you
it's
know,
fucking hot today. dude.
exactly. So you know what? You know what you can do for yourself? Go down that description below, click that merch link, and get yourself a nice whatchamacallit?
Tank
Not
top,
yeah,
t-shirt.
T-shirt, skateboard, a towel, you know, you can see you're sweaty, and
Or you're
then one of
swimming.
those whatchamacallit, travel mug cup stuff, 2 thingy mobobblers, you know? Water bottles, that's the word I was looking for.
Wow.
And
What'd you call it?
when it's that night,
listen back
moving
to it.
on, and when it's nighttime and it's kind of chilly, grab yourself some crew necks, some sweaters, some, you know, hoodies, zip ups, you know, you trying to look lavish. We got
know?
you.
Yeah.
Nice and pristine. We're not trying to copy you out. We got you.
All right, and we also have links for resources which you guys can check out. Resources such as supporting Palestine and Colombia, as well as supporting the Asian American communities and the African American communities. And last, we have donations for the coronavirus, any of which that I've mentioned here. You can click and either find the resource there or donate to any of them. Yes, so preview for next episode.
So our next episode is our 100th episode. Or no matter what it is, it's going to be special. So we'll see you then, and we will talk about it then. Okay, guys, bye.
Goodbye.
See you next time.
Wow.
Bye. Have a nice time.